who's going to rep the AFC in the Super Bowl. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
Time to look ahead to the NFC Championship coming up later today. And it should be a great one as well, as it's going to be one heck of a battle, that's for sure. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And look at this return. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40. The Cleveland offense headed out for this first series of the second half. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. He'll cobble together a yard there. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Another run for Williams. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Throwing off the play fake here. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running for it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Handoff goes to Williams, running right. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
He loses the football. And they scoop it up. They can still run with it. Pick up of a few as he heads out of bounds. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed and got him the ball back.
And a field goal try coming up shortly from the Browns. From the right hash, 55 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that stretches the lead to 21.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Here we go, 2nd and 9. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? But it chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Browns returning their offense, and this running back to the field. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Complete out to the right side. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here's 2nd and 5. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that gives the Browns a first. Throwing from the gun here. Short pass brought in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They'll run. This is Williams. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game. That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative play.
3rd and long for him here. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the advantage now sits at 24.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Completes this one to Rice. And he'll get it up to the 44.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
They bring on the punt team, and they get this kick away. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Browns will have their work cut out for them on this drive. They're out and set. 1st and 10. They go with Williams on the counter. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
On 2nd and 12 now. Cut out left. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
The 23-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
The Browns are lined up to punt. And they could really use a good one here. Averaging over 50 yards a kick, and this is another one well hit. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. No return on that punt. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw Mahomes. That one's complete right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Pacheco gets it from the gun. Jukes out a one-stop. And this run is stopped after getting up past the 35. Give him 5 yards on the pickup. And we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter. Only one frame remains before we see who's going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's Chiefs football, and their season will be over if they don't erase this deficit. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 41. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Back to the air, Mahomes. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Browns regain possession as he makes the 30th interception of his career.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
The Browns getting their offense out there. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
On the play, 2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They stay on the ground with Williams. Juke the defender. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there, and that gives the Browns a first.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Running right, it's Williams. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. Now it's Williams. He still has room inside the 30. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns keep running away with this. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns continue piling onto this lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Kickoff taken at the 3. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. He gives it to Pacheco to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing is Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. All right, set now, 1st and 10.
And the 1st down, Chiefs.
To the air, Mahomes. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I can already read the headlines tomorrow. This offensive line can't protect. This offensive line. But it's more than that. When you give up 5 sacks in a game, it's a complete breakdown of everybody offensively. Play caller, quarterback, offensive line. Yeah, they're going to have to regroup and figure out how to protect this quarterback first and foremost. So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2, and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Desperation time here on 4th. Has a man, it's Brown. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. I think we all saw their shoulders slump in unison when they saw that flag come out. They knew what that call was going to be.
And if he could, you know he'd dig a hole 10 feet under and go hide in it. You do not want to be the guy who gave this drive new life.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Pass complete to Wiley. And he's taken down at the 30. They gain 14 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10 now from the 30. Tight end going in motion here. First down throw, Mahomes. Oh, this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
After the sack, another pass on second down. He fires one deep down the left sideline. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Here he goes, got to have this on 4th down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Browns tap it as he records the first interception of his young career. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it right too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Williams on the carry. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Running for the marker with Williams. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
The Browns are lining up to punt. And he's been getting all of it every time out. This is away, and once again, he's caught all of it. And he gets forward for 3 yards as we've reached our 2-minute warning. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here's Mahomes. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 2nd and 3 now. They've got a man in motion. Another throw for Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. Again, Mahomes to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Putting the tight end in motion. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. So the Browns come away with the win. And they'll raise that Lamar Hunt Trophy high as champions of the AFC. And that earns them 2 more weeks of football until they head to the Bayou and fight for a Super Bowl. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns, as with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.